Hello everyone and welcome to my Edutopia resource review presentation. My name is Boutelier and today I will be discussing how we can leverage technology to support students' diverse needs and with a special focus on creating critical learning environments. Let's dive right in. The article I selected is titled Language Technology to Meet Student Needs by Stefani and Nicole Ludwig. I chose this article because it really addresses how technology can support different student groups, especially those from the marginalized or under-resourced backgrounds. With today's rapidly changing educational landscape, ensuring that every student has access to meaningful technology tools is more important than ever. Teachers must understand their needs of students before they use technology, right? So first, teachers observe how students learn the technology they master and their preference. Second, teachers must use the questionnaire, short tests, and the observation to identify student shortcomings and adjust teaching methods accordingly. The Flipgrid tool allows students to communicate in oral rather than written form when language barriers or poor reading and writing skills make writing difficult. One key strategy from the article is the use of the Universal Design for Learning, or UDL. UDL encourages giving students multiple ways to access and interact with information. For example, using Peer Deck to make Google Slides interactive allows all students to engage with lessons, whether they are better at reading, listening, or drawing their responses. It makes learning flexible and accessible to everyone. The strategies discussed are rooted in learning theories by experts like Boutelier, who emphasizes the importance of social interaction in learning, and Beth, who discussed teaching in a digital age. This combination of theory and technology helps create a classroom where students learn not just content, but how to think critically and independently. Marginalized learning group in this project, I focus on students from low-income families or under-resourced neighborhoods. These students often face challenges like limited access to devices or the internet, and they may carry additional stress from the responsibility at home. These barriers make it harder for them to succeed, and that's why integrative focused technologies integration is so critical. When used correctly, any tech can level the playing field. Tools like Flipgrid and Padlet help students express themselves even if they struggle with reading. UDL principles help students of different learning levels show what they know in ways that work for them. And apps like Flipgrid encourage student autonomy and self-expression in a safe environment. However, challenges remain. The digital divide still exists. Not every student has reliable internet or devices at home. Many teachers also need more training to implement technology in culturally responsive way. And even with technologies available, student families may not have skills to need to support them at home. To address these challenges, several strategies are recommended. We can use mobile access tools like Flipgrid and Padlet, training teachers in UDL and culturally responsive practice, and building technology hubs in schools and communities. It also is essential for offer tech support for families, especially in the multiple language, to truly include everyone. Now, I'd like to pose some questions for reflection. First, how may tools like Flipgrid help other marginalized groups like English learners or students with disabilities? Second, Do you think UDL-based technology really benefits disadvantaged students? Why or why not? Finally, what are strategies or tools could help further bridge the technology gap for underserved learners? To summarize, EdTech can improve educational in creative ways aligned with UDL principles. However, simply providing technology isn't enough. We must also support teachers, families, and students to use it effectively. With the right strategies and partnerships, we can close opportunity gap and create learning environments where every student has a real chance to succeed. Here are some references that supported for this project, including the main article from Edutopia and the additional resource about UDL, EdTech Equity and Learning Series. Thank you for listening.